Let's see. Okay, it's time for another Blitz session. You guys took, or girls, liked it last time, so I will try again. I'm at the moment in the 5-minute pool and the 3 to 2 minutes pool, and I got a game. And I will play e4. I think I will switch between the openings just to mix it up today. Not playing the same openings. We'll have a Sicilian, and this is, of course, mainline theory. And it's the knight off. And last time I played bishop d3, it's a good move. I'll play it again. They don't know what to do against it, and they did that last time too. And we had this setup. I learned this from John Nunn's book. And White's plan is very simple. Get the queen to the king side and attack down here. Okay, b5 is okay. I'll just play a3 and stop the pawn from going forward. And let's get the queen into the game. And I think I should play f5 or queen h4. I'll play f. So this is basically how you play this line with white. It's very simple. That doesn't make much sense, but okay. We will. He will put a queen knight on e5 here, but this knight will not bring him many joys, I think. Hope. So let's get the king out of the way. There was a check here. And basically, I'm not that convinced this is good for him. I will just take it, and I will put my queen here, and I'm hoping to play this move soon. And this position he's getting a bit. This knight here is actually a very good defender, so he will miss it. If he goes e6, I go f6. Okay, he gave up the pawn. Why did he do that? Can I just not just take it? Then f6 will be weak. I'll just play f6 and Is he trapping my queen? I can go out. Queen e6. Knight d4. Queen e6 check, and I take on g6, and I think I should take it. My plan is to go back, up a pawn, and I don't see that big compensation for him. If you take on f5, I will take with the rook. I'm keeping bishop here out of the game. The plan is also to go basically to go here and making this bishop very bad. He can go knight g4. I will play queen h4. Then he can go to e3. Then I can decide if I want to play queen f2. Now I think I'll just take and play f6 and bury his bishop on h8. White just need to put this bishop out. Okay, and if I'm allowed, I will play bishop here. And then the threat of f6 and so on will be extremely dangerous for him. Okay, so I'll just go bishop h6. I don't see it. Another move is actually f6. f6. And if he goes, then he goes d5. I go bishop g5. Okay, now I'll play this. This is simpler. Not okay. And now I'm probably already winning because. And here there's a little trick. I want to go rook here, preventing queen coming here. The trick is this. I'm threatening now queen h6 And when he goes rook, now it's winning because it's and pay close attention here. This is the trick why I play rook f3, because now he's made in 2 moves. So here we go, boom and boom. So that was fun. I will not take new games like this. I will take an I'll play a new game instead with someone else. Maybe I'll jump into him again, but I will not take the same opponent twice. Just to make it fun, also because I don't want it to turn into a grudge match. I want it to be an interesting match. Okay, and I can also play the Sicilian, and we played e5 last time, so I will play some sort of a Khan system here. I wrote a chapter on that in a book, Experts versus the Sicilian, and so I know a little bit about it. And this is all mainline theory. This is the best move, in my opinion. I don't want his bishop on this diagonal. This is very important for me. Okay, and I think this is theory actually. I believe so. Black has strategically a very interesting position. This bishop is extremely strong. Okay, I don't like this move. What's about this pawn? And so you want to give a check, but that's not much. So should I not just threaten this one? And yeah, that looks smart. If you give a check, I just go g6. Basically, I'm not afraid when he lets my pawn be on f5. Maybe he can take. That's interesting. But I will get some counterplay with queen c6 and things like that. Okay, he didn't take. He wanted to play queen h4. Okay. So g6. This is all normal. So can I take this pawn? Or the question should maybe be, why can't I take this pawn? Isn't that just a pawn for me? I'm gonna take it. Okay. So the question is, can I go f4 now? Or is it too dangerous? I could also just go queen f6. But this one is hanging. What about knight c6? I like that. Getting the pieces out. I'm just 2 moves away from castling. I am a clear central pawn up. So if he doesn't get any compensation of some sort, I should be winning. Okay, I will just take and play and do something like playing a little bit faster. Okay, he can get the queen exchange. He can't take here because of the deep takes. So, and this bishop is dominating his knight here. So I'm not really afraid of that. But okay, let's get the pieces out. If he goes knight e2, I take it. I don't think he can do that actually. Okay, so I can take with the knight and keeping that knight out. So I'm just castling. So I'm up a clear central pawn. I'm still keeping his knight out of the game. Queen d4. I'll just cover the guy here. I don't see how he can do any damage to my position without getting the knight into the game. And I do own a great pawn, so at some point I'll just go like this. I have to play a little bit faster though. Yeah, and maybe the smart thing is to just. So does it threaten anything? No, it doesn't. So we will keep it here. I don't see how he can at all can strengthen his position. My next move will probably be something like f4. There is one thing I should be a little worried about, is that this here and this here can run into a knight here. So if he manages to get that, he might get something. But at the moment, I don't see any problems. Okay, so I get my knight into the game now. His knight is still out. Okay, then this is hanging. So what about queen e5 maybe? Queen e5. Yeah, I like that. I want to exchange queens. With the queens, then the central pawn will tell, and I will play a little bit faster now. And I always have this. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Should we just, okay, we'll go on with exchanging one rook. A king is coming. The good thing about these kind of position is that I still manage to, I'm tempted now. Okay, I'll just play it simple. His knight is still out of the game. I'm playing king f8 and yeah. Then I'll play rook here, here, and I have a winning ending. And his knight is totally dominated, so I'm not going to exchange it. I'm just going to play knight here and put it here, and I'll put the rook here. And plan is here and get the pawn rolling. Okay, we'll keep the knight out. Plan is king f6, d6, and okay, the rook ending is winning, so I'll go for that. That's simpler. And this move I like. In general, ooh. They're coming now. The thing is, there's a check here. Yeah, and the pawn is ready to roll. King out of the game. Easy peasy. So b4 is also interesting. I got a queen. I'm getting at least 2 queens. Okay, this was the game. This was kind of that's why you don't want to to sacrifice too many central pawns, because then you just get swamped here. Okay, new game. I'm keeping to the 3-2 and 5 category, because then I get to talk a lot, and I guess this is what it's all about. I'm getting from India. And okay, we'll go back to e5. I'll switch it up all the way, mix it up all the way throughout this. Okay, we have this. I play this move first. This is known as the 2 knights because I don't like, there's some line, the c3 d4 line is very boring. Okay, this is the Italian. I play this as white as well. He's playing this modern line, and I'll play like this. I think this is okay. I'm not completely sure. It's general at Black's advantage to have this. Oops. So this was the plan. That's a bit annoying, actually. Okay. That was smart. I've already messed it up, to be honest. So we have to go for this, and he'll come with knight e5, and this was not the plan. But maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. He's got some problems putting under pressure. I will take the pawn simply and play something like bishop d5 if I'm allowed to. He can take and play e5, and he does that. And I simply think I have to jump in here. Does it get trapped? So now I can go out here. Take. Does it take? Yeah. We jump in. Queen c2 is problem, but okay. Okay, and we'll have to get going here. And now I'm fine, because this is protected and this is very strong, and even though this is out of the game, I'm okay on the king side, and I will get to play with some pieces over here. I have to play a little bit faster. I'm still so slow. So let's go. Covering this one, attacking here, getting this other rook in here. and my rooks, the bishops are just covering everything. So let's get this out of the way. Where should it be? It should be here. And I like black's position now. And he's not so happy anymore. But this allows me also to get my bishop going somewhere. I hope to get something going on the king side. It's not so easy. But this bishop is a bit annoying for him. I would love to have this bishop here, because then the attack would be very, very good. Okay, we're going to go see here. Maybe I should have put it here. I'll do that later. Yeah, so I'll do that later. Okay, he's just playing for time. Okay, I'll probably have to accept the draw here. So, because I don't see any way forward with little limited time. Okay, he's not interested in a draw. So, no draw. You can come on in. That's okay. Threatening g6. Just blundering this pawn. Ridiculous. Okay, might be hanging too. Yeah. Oh, he's playing for time. It's annoying. Good taking here. And smart. That was bad. Ah, stupid game. Okay, that was my own fault. New game. Got flagged. Got flagged. Ah, let's do something else. So let's play something more fun. King's Indian or something to get back into. Also, I'm just kind of, I'm not saying much here. So this is another quite boring system to play against. Very, very, very solid for white. So does he want to play c3? Yeah, no, he does. So we'll play with this move. Yeah, and he plays it very, very, very solid. But anyway, black's got fine control here. I'm basically okay. But it is kind of boring. I should probably queen f6 just to keep this sucker down here. Okay. So opponent want to bore you to death. What can you do? Don't get death. Target is here. Trying to live it up. So how does this look? I'm better here, right? This guy is better than this guy. And I will try to win this. And it's not so easy for him to avoid. Mm-hmm. Oh, it is very boring. I should watch out I don't lose this. This is the plan. It's a good plan. And then knight c5. Takes. I will get 3h pawn. Okay. He's playing hard for the draw. f4 maybe. Bishop f6. I'm hoping for a3. I will go and attack it. And I cannot win this. Oh, what a bad session so far. Yeah, let's take a draw. I cover a draw. I have to improve. It's not going according to plan. Okay, we got a new game. I should be playing better now. This was it. And you're getting used to this last narration. And this is a fun thing. Because here they start to get worried. They see that the F pawn is coming. This was not what they signed up for, right? Yeah. Nah, let's just go here. Yeah. And my main plan is simply to exchange his defending pieces on the queen side, king side, and attack. And I have of course a sort of a bad structure, but this knight is not. It's not so great to allow this knight to stay there, right? This rook is. So we're doing something here, but we're also doing something here. This is not the optimal space for the rook. The thing is, if you go knight d6, then knight h6 is very annoying. Okay, this is interesting. Can I go knight d5 or can I not go knight d5? He will have to take, and take with what? The bishop. Do I have an attack then? Nah, I don't see it. Okay, we just regroup. I may be threatening this this move, and this interesting. Notice that this keeps everything under control. And he can come with the knight here, but I will go here and here. And I'm not even afraid of g6. Maybe I. Okay, I should probably exchange that knight. I think I have to exchange it. The thing is, bishop knight e3, queen h4 was a bit annoying, so I had to get rid of one knight. So I have this. Knight g4, but I can cover that. Okay, we take it. This was the whole idea. It's not going fantastically. Okay, I can get this. Maybe it's not so bad actually. No, I'll sacrifice the exchange. He will have to take here, attacking his rook, and then I'll play queen b4, and queen takes here, and I'll have some passive pawn here. That's the plan anyway. Okay, this is hanging, but he doesn't want his bishop sailing away down there. So I'll have definite compensation. Interesting position. My king is slightly weak. His black squares are weak. Right. If it gets to his king, it will be very strong. This, okay, so he did do that. Okay, I'll try and see if it comes out. The plan is it's not coming out. It might be coming out. Ah, that was annoying. Okay. Heir to the king. Queen a4, maybe. Queen a4 I should have played. The level is really weak at the moment. Jesus. Ah, that was bad. Once again. Jesus. This is just losing. Should resign. If he takes, I'll resign. I'm not gonna show this to anyone. Bishop c6 here. I can't take here because then there's check here. What a disaster. I didn't do that. Okay, so we'll get slightly. This knight is. What a horror. Okay, he might think himself into some sort of. He's probably trying to calculate if this wins. But okay, I'll take, and I'll play this move. Yeah. So I'm not made it yet. So, is there any threat? No, not yet. So just go forward. Oops, that was a threat. Jesus. Great stuff, Sune Berg. Okay, one last game. I'm losing everything. This is. Maybe I should just quit. Or Twitch. So this is a free rating today. I need to win a game before I leave. So this Twitch is hard, especially when you're an old man who seem to be in bad shape. I missed a mate in one. I was, I'd say, rather unimpressive. Okay, and this guy's back. Okay, I'll play c4 this time, just to mix it up. Okay, he's not playing. I think it's the only guy I want so far. Yeah, I think